Hi, today is day 1706 of living in a VW van named Basha. I'm really excited to be here and to be answering more questions. Day 3 in a row of vlogging. So, thank you for being here and watching this channel and giving me the opportunity to share and reflect. So, Matt's van life, he commented on how he has lived in a van for 5 years to save up enough money to buy land and build a tiny home, like an off-grid tiny home on. He mentions how it's a bit of a grind. It's definitely not always easy, and it's not for everyone. And I really appreciate his honesty in that. I think that is that's a very important fact. Like, van life is so romanticized on social media. Many people have vans and are just kind of going out on the weekend taking all of these gorgeous like van porn photos and making it, seem like that's all there is to it. And it's not at all. It takes a lot of work. It's really uncomfortable. The whole work and making money on the road thing is always evolving and can be very challenging. So he really brought up an important topic. As far as financial motivation, it's really interesting because Corey and I definitely did not begin van life to save money or to like live as minimalistic as possible, although we totally appreciate simplicity and are always working towards it. We, like I've stated in a few videos now, we live van life to follow our passions, to do what makes us come alive and see nature and connect with people. And so that's our why, right? Yet I'm to the point now where I recognize that I have created an opportunity for myself through van life to pay off my student debt by doing something that I love. So in the beginning, we shared on social media straight up because we were passionate about sharing an alternative lifestyle. We were inspired and we wanted to share this stoke with other people and let them know that anything is possible when you put your mind and heart to it. And it grew, and I stayed committed to sharing, especially on Instagram, as real and as true to myself as I possibly could in every moment that I shared. So sometimes I would dive into some sort of like deep self-realization, like epiphany thing, like learning, right? Lesson on the road. And I was consistent with the sharing and had the support of Corey and the encouragement from Corey. So our community grew, and it grew just pretty effortlessly. We were just doing what we loved. And it's to the point now where we are influencer marketers. So we have created a community on Instagram that is very engaged and passionate and really resonates with what we share. And so now we are working with brands that we believe in that offer some sort of product maybe that we use or that supports van life in some way or that is sustainably made. We definitely have our values and we're doing our best to align with companies that fit who we are first and foremost. So we partner with these brands and we get paid to just work them into our storytelling. So it's like product placement, but it feels more real, at least. I'm just stoked that we're getting to be paid for doing what we love, and that I can take this money because we've simplified enough where our expenses are pretty low. We have obviously we don't pay rent or anything like that or have a mortgage. We basically pay for some van maintenance. We pay for food. That's our biggest expense. Cell phones, car insurance, health insurance. renter's insurance, which is totally worth it. If you're to get something stolen on the road, it covers that, which I'll talk about in another video. And my student loans are big. So we're working on a farm too to bring in extra money right now. And I am committing this year, the rest of this year, to paying 88% of all incoming money to my primary balance. Is that what it's called? The primary balance? Principal balance. See, I never was fully schooled in the game of debt and college and university. I kind of went in it blind. So here I am, and it's really scary to, let's just say it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable to be paying that much money to debt when I am a freelancer and I'm uncertain of when other money is coming in. And I recognize that I really need to trust myself, and I need to know my own value, and that I can create work, and that I do have something positive and worthwhile to offer through my skill sets and through who I am. So I got to trust in that at this time. And yeah, so it's gone from like straight up living the dream and doing what makes us come alive to seeing the opportunity now to pay back my debt. And it's going to be liberating, emotionally liberating for sure. Yeah, tell me, do you have a debt story? How do you pay it back? Like, how like, is 88% a good amount to put towards principal every month or every time I get paid? I think it's going to signal, me committing to that is going to signal to myself that I believe in myself. It's going to make me work harder, and it's a kind of an element of trust, a leap of faith, and shit, it'll get paid back faster. So kind of a topic that I'm like sweating right now, that is uncomfortable for me. Yay. Keep your questions coming. I'm really stoked. Thanks.